Hi everyone, this is Katie and welcome to my starter home speed build. This is the first speed build that I've ever actually managed to do. I have recorded this voiceover a couple of times. Also, I apologize if you can hear some banging in the background. My 11-month-old has his favorite box and he's having a bit of fun. But this is, what was I saying? This is the first speed build that I've actually managed to do, but I've had to record this voiceover like 6 or 10 times because I'm not used to it. So first of all, it's really hard. I actually managed to record it like last week and the whole file got corrupted and I have not been able to get back to it. This is a very basic home. But I'm pretty new to building, really. I've been playing The Sims since about Sims 2 when I was a kid, like years ago, like a decade or more. I don't know when The Sims 2 came out. But I've always just been more of a player, and I've made a few fun little homes that honestly weren't very good looking back at it. I've always liked playing more. I've gotten more into building in the last year, since I've been watching a lot of Sims YouTubers on and on. I will say my channel probably will not be a dedicated Sims channel. I'm experimenting with content right now and I really like playing The Sims. We're seeing what style of content I really like to play. This is a very tiny house. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom. I did put like laundry day and stuff in there, which I'm not sure if I do a let's play, if I'm gonna leave it in. I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm debating on if I wanted to experiment and do maybe some more speeds builds, because that's more so what I have time for. It's hard to do a let's play when you have a very tiny apartment with a baby who may or may not yell or wake up from his naps or whatever. But speed builds, I can basically record in silence, and then whenever I have time, I can go back and do the voiceover like I am now. A lot of the houses I built since this house have been really dull looking, but I like this one. I feel like it's got some charm. It's got the cute little bushes around the front. I really like the yellow. And oh my gosh, this backyard was so cute. I don't think I ended up putting very much back there. I think it's just a few maybe skill building items and like a picnic table. But I like it a lot more than I like the inside. Obviously the inside is very small. I think the house ended up being like 14,000 or something like that. Obviously, being a starter home, there's not much in here, but I made it small enough so that it looks full, but it does look fairly crowded. Oh my gosh. I already recorded the part where I went through and looked at it and I showed it to you on the gallery, so that'll be at the end of the video. I cannot remember how many packs I used. I'll jump into the game and I'll see in a couple minutes. I tried not to use too many packs, I think. I might have also put a yoga mat in. Honestly, I don't know what this house would look like as base game only. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I took a slight break to take care of my child. Jack, oh my gosh, this love seat. The week that I built this, I was obsessed with that love seat and I wanted to use it in something. And I finally put it to use in this house. And most of the time I don't like this love seat. I think it's a very ugly love seat. But that week, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I want to use this in everything. It is so cute. I don't know what was wrong with me that week. Oh my gosh, also the chairs I ended up using on these was in one of the recent updates. I don't know what it was. I think it had to do with like the Spanish food and celebration, whatever it was. I love these chairs. These are the cutest chairs ever. Oh my gosh, my child is yelling behind me. You know, looking back and actually watching the speed build, I don't think it's too crowded. I think I reserved myself a little bit, but I think I did limit the amount of packs. It looks like I only used like 3 or 4 packs, maybe. I do have, it's not a speed build that I'm going to put up on my channel because I did not record it, but I do have a base game only, I think, starter home. I think it was a starter home on my gallery. You'll see the gallery at the end with my username and everything. But I will say, I have seen plenty of Sims YouTubers do this. It is very hard to record a voiceover for however long your video is. Like, what do I talk about? Now I kind of get it. I watch a lot of Little Simsy, and she's always talking about this. Oh, I tried to use Nifty Knitting because I had just gotten the pack. And no, the rocking chair was just a little crowded, so I didn't end up using it. But Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really don't know what Sims YouTubers even talk about. I guess they tell stories about their life and everything. But, oh, I will say, I am always just, not annoyed, but I just think it's funny that Little Simsy always puts the exact same skill building items in, like, every build. Always, like, some sort of books and an easel. This is in, like, starter homes. Obviously, with, like, her bigger, like, gorgeous mansions and McMansions and all that. She puts all sorts of things, but she always puts books and an easel into, like, every starter home. And I've always thought that was, like, ridiculous. I get it now. It makes sense. Also, this path. I am not good at drawing paths whatsoever. I think it turned out okay, and once you obviously, like, mess around it, add some more landscaping and stuff, which I do believe I do, it looks a bit better. But I'm not good at the, what's it called, the spray painting the floor, the terrain stuff. I don't know, I'm not good at it. But I think it turned out okay on this build. I do. I really like this build. It's super cute. I don't know what style it is. I don't know very much about houses. I also took a little bit of inspiration from Little Simsy because she's always using these little bushes with the yellow daisy looking flowers on it. She uses that in, like, everything, and I definitely took inspiration from her. I also cut out a lot of it, but I was like going back and forth between the floor plan website and this house. A lot of floor plans sometimes say where the furniture and stuff should go, and I do tend to copy that a good bit. Oh my gosh, also this bed, I wasn't sure if the Sims were going to fit around it, but I did test it afterwards. I did not record it, but I did test it, and it is possible for your Sims to, like, slide, I believe, on both sides of the bed, so it ended up perfectly fine. Oh, I did end up putting in Nifty Knitting and the yoga mat. What is the yoga mat from? Spot A, I think? Something like that. And the easel, of course. So there's actually a good bit of little skill building items in here. But we're about at the end of the recording, so in a minute, my past self will jump into the game and actually tour the place. So, I will see you in a moment. Okay, I actually was not sure which save file I had this house in, so I had to just go into my newest save file, and I just placed it down. So here is the house. I hope that the weather isn't too different from the footage that you, like, just saw a second ago. But here is the house. I don't know how to do the whole, you know, free cam thing that a lot of YouTubers do. Oh god. But yeah, this is the house. You obviously just saw me build it. It's super tiny, super cute. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Only 15,847. And then if you actually care at all about downloading it, my username on the gallery is just Akemipie, Akemipie, right over here. And it's just a super cute starter. I obviously shared this at the beginning of January, so oh my gosh, there are leaves in the thing. I'm pretty sure it's actually summer. And yeah, it's like summer or something in this. But yeah, I obviously had a few issues. So here is my cute little starter home with a possible legacy challenge coming in the future. I hope that you enjoyed this video in some capacity. Please like and subscribe if you like my house, I suppose, and I will see you next time.